But,
okay, so wait. This leads to another question.
Go ahead.
Now that China and America beefing and shit, right? And I think I've said this to y'all already, but now that China and America's beefing, and we know that all of these brands, whether it's fake or real or whatever, they all come from the same warehouses.
I'm still going to Nike.
Okay. But do you feel like you justified in telling a nigga that's wearing some fake Nikes that his shit corny when
honestly I could
it
care
costs
less.
$7 to make both of y'all shit?
I could care less about what that man wear.
I think that's what the normal line should be.
Yeah, it should be because
I can't get outside and spot and be like, oh, that's a fake pair of Jordans, unless the shit got a ass cheeks and the balls or some shit.
That's when you know.
That's the only shit that you know that it's like, okay, could have done better.
If the Nike sign,
the nigga looking like this on that shit,
you feel me?
That nigga sitting in the chair shooting a jump shot.
But if you got the sneaker all the way down pat correctly, how it's supposed to look. What I'm about to do?
On some real
it's
shit.
like that app I showed you earlier. Like they got an app now.
You can scan the
Like
barcode.
they say like this, they're gonna start putting barcodes on the tongue. So imagine somebody come up to you and be like, "Oh, those the new J's? Those the ones?"
Let me scan them.
Flip your tongue over and start scanning. Be like, "These ain't even real, gang. Look at this." Like, ain't nobody doing all that.
Nah,
reality is, who gives a fuck?
I was about to say the same shit. I'm not gonna be sitting up here using my mental resources to check to see what another nigga got going on his. I don't give a fuck. Now it's different if, like you say, if it pop out at me, be like, oh, you got on Jordans, but this nigga's doing a split. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
then we got a road.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
you know
different.
Your Nike check sideways.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what the next nigga got going on. And I feel like niggas is goofy and corny if you really over here checking out what the fuck he got going on. Nigga, worry about you.
Yeah, because that definitely lets me know a lot about yourself. Yeah. That you care that much.
Yeah, bro.
That this person got
your shit. Yeah. You ain't got your shit together, bro.
It shows that you really a hater. Like, you're hating at the fact he got it and you looking for something that validates you and that doesn't validate him.
Yeah, I feel like we got the line. I mean, not us because we were kids when this shit started, but we probably weren't even born when it started for real, like the materialism and shit. But I feel like they got the lines blurred between quality and just name, right? Like, I was talking to somebody about my car, and I was like, I didn't buy a Benz because I want everybody to be like, oh, that nigga got a Benz. I bought a Benz because driving in a Benz is generally better than driving in a motherfucking Toyota Camry. Like, just the shit that my car does.
Like you driving on clouds, don't
you feel what I'm saying? The shit, seriously, though, the shit that my car does, like the fucking line assist, the motherfucking when the car gets too close, boop, 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 all of that shit, letting me know that.
Them foreigns?
You feel what I'm saying? Tire pressure sensor, all of these little regulators and things like my oil life is at 82%. Get your oil change in 6,244 miles. Like that shit I like. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. But like when you start talking about like what the difference between buying some Nike running shoes and some fucking New Balance running shoes and some nigga, you running. Who give a fuck? Right. Go buy some running shoes, nigga. I don't give a fuck if the bitch was 200. Good job. You paid $200 to be tired. Good job, brother.
Oh my God. $200 to be tired is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But look, I pulled the Kyries out. Niggas like, yo, them shits fire. I paid $82 for them shits.
Yeah.
And look,
you know what I'm saying? Like
same shit though.
I don't really people should care when it comes to price, but like I said, that's this new generation that where it getting too bad. Because look how it is for you to go to prom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My little cousin,
These niggas maxing out now. They maxing the fuck out.
Pulling up in Bugattis.
Yeah, like whoa, buddy.
To take 8 pictures, you kidding?
Nigga, I never forget. My prom suit was $140. My mom was like, "Nigga, you better be lucky I'm paying this shit." And look, you remember? I went to prom 3 times. Yeah. So I went to prom my sophomore year, my junior year, and my senior year. Nigga, my senior year, my mom was like, "You paying for that shit yourself. You gonna have to do something to get the money because we ain't about to just be."
No, your facts.
Nah, you feel me? Cause you gotta think about it. Like before, like they really get to come. We had to go in the yellow bus. They pulling up in foreigns, limos. Like
you
what?
said the yellow bus. I think we took like a little party bus or whatever. I went my.
But that's because social media, like,
absolutely,
motherfuckers, like, you gotta flex every moment of every second.
My cousin,
you don't, nigga.
My cousin cut her hair off and had like this smooth ass like finger waving her shit. Look bad as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Took a Ferrari, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck?
Ferrari is crazy.
What is going on?
It's crazy.
What is going on out here?
Ferrari is crazy.
Like. Only time I seen a limousine was for my sweet 16.
I'm not gonna hold you. Was they driving the Ferrari?
Huh?
I said, was they driving the Ferrari?
Yeah, I think she was driving it.
I swear to God, I'm not gonna feel comfortable sending my kid in no Ferrari
in a car that you can't afford if they
they fuck it up now. Now what?
You know what my thing is? My thing is this. I be wanting to take vacations and trips and shit like that, right? And I feel like I make decent money compared to like my peers and people I know and shit, right? But it's like, I refuse to do something to flex and come back and be stressing about how I'm gonna pay for this or fuck, I gotta damn, I shouldn't have I went to and I nigga, you should never win in the first place.
But people be living their lives for other people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta remember that. Like it's no reason to live.
Ass niggas.
I feel like me and V the same person because it's like
why live outside of my means?
Why? Exactly. I'm gonna do what I can, go on the trips that I can or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come back home and be like, fuck, how the fuck am I gonna pay my mortgage? I gotta pay my car insurance. I gotta pay my car note. I gotta do this.
Crazy.
But you want to go over here and go on this fucking trip and take pictures with your hoes and your bitches or whatever, your niggas or whoever, just to
and then
post it on motherfucking Facebook and IG.
To stress about it later. Yeah. Okay, great. Post a pic on the gram.
And then Verizon send you fucking text messages saying your phone about to get cut off today.
Thank you. Like, the media talk about your phone, your electricity, your gas.
Right.
Hey, because that's adulting 101. Y'all know when you make a big purchase, you always get that, I forgot to. Yeah. You always get that, nigga. Right. I booked that Airbnb and Verizon was like, don't forget you have a payment arrangement set for. I said, just when you thought you had $160 for free, you got to go pay that shit on the phone bill.
Oh, God. You thought wrong, nigga.
I went to a Louis Belt comedy show. And I didn't know who he was at the time, but he's really funny. That's the light-skinned nigga with the glasses and shit. But he's really funny. And he started the show off like, he was like, oh, y'all ain't gonna clap? Okay. He was like, let me get a round of applause again. So this shit was a little bit stronger. He was like, that's why all y'all niggas on the payment arrangement. He said, he was like, I ain't even worried about y'all niggas clapping for me. Y'all niggas need to pay your phone bill. Boy, I felt personally attacked. I was on that half price.
Hey, look, wait a minute.
And I was like, that is a great joke because it's so simple, but it's like
it's very relatable.
We're all like out here doing this payment arrangement shit. Sometimes you got the money. You just like, I'd rather have extra 80 in my pocket.
Oh, God. Like, sometimes I got him like, I can get you on the 15th.
You feel me? Exactly. So what's the last day?
Right.
The last day.
The last day.